Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Amuse Jester. My name is Junior. Today we're going to take a look at Hasbro's Transformers Edge of the Primes. This is Air Raid, the second of the Aerialbots to come. Um, Again, I'm not a good Transformers reviewer because I feel like a good Transformers reviewer should have transformation that's clear. And I'm really bad at transformation. I don't read instructions and everything. I actually just watch MGO315 and TM reviews for my transformation. They're the best channels in explaining things, so that's what I always go to. Go to those channels if you want more details on these transformers. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, and I'll be right back. So here is Air Raid right out of the box and packaging. He's gonna come with these two, I guess, rifle blaster looking things, and these two things, which I suppose is for his tail fin, whatever. But I guess you can kind of use it as a knife or something like that. He is kind of mistransformed because the feet aren't properly transformed as far as I can see. So I'm assuming this, I'll take it out like that. And does this go down? Yes, it does go down. This is a different look than Slingshot, I can tell right now. Because Slingshot had his wings connected to the feet over here. Okay. And also, I'm not a big fan of these waffle things, but I mean, it's got to be there for the hand to transform into, so I suppose. And it might be too small enough that they didn't really bother to. They feel like it was okay to have that, but because you know, it'll have to be a pin in here and then a small part. But I'm getting too far away from that one. I guess I'm just looking at it right now, and I'm seeing what the flaws might be. See this waffling effect over here. Unfortunately, it's sad for me to say this, at $24.95, we're looking at the cheap end kind of a toy transformer. It's not like Masterpiece made by Takaro, Hasbro, or a third party. It's this $25, I'm sad to say, is cheap. So in a way, that's kind of good because I'm not afraid of breaking anything in this one. The plastic is really solid and thick. This one, see how that one falls apart? It's just a peg and mushroom thing, a mushroom connection. So it does feel bad doing that, but it's not like whenever I'm twisting it, it's coming off. You have to force it to come out. But look at this guy. This guy, I had to open up my review on that one, huh? Look at this guy though. This guy looks phenomenal. As an entry-level Aerialbot, the robot looks really good. It doesn't have the same big cable that Slingshot had here on here. See, so this is much better looking. And the wings are over here. I'm kind of sad that they didn't do the same thing for the wings. We'll do a comparison with Slingshot, but this really looks nice. It really does. For a robot, here's Slingshot again. I can't help but bring Slingshot in for comparison. Since they are supposed to be mates, they're about the same size. Slingshot, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be an arm. Supposed to be an arm. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a leg or an arm. I can't remember at this point. So, but it looks good at robot-wise. It's not a lot of paint. The white is plain paint. This is tempoed. The silver is paint. No paint here. There's a white paint here. There's a red paint here. Silver. I love the face though. That face looks really good to me. So it's not bad. It's not bad, honestly. $25, and you know, it's a lot of materials in it. So let me see if I can transform this just like it is. I'm gonna twist this and hope that it's supposed to be hidden. And with Slingshot, this was kind of hidden. Don't tell me just like that. It's really, really different from what Slingshot had. So I know this tab's in here, but is his face? Yeah, I'm pretty sure his face can be hidden like that. And I wonder if this is... So there's nothing there, but I can see something inside here. It looks like a swivel. And I wonder if that's his gear landing. Oh well, we'll see that later, I suppose. And this one opened up, so I'm assuming... So, see... Interesting. Oh, there it is. So there is that, whatever you call that kind of a joint where it's like accordions back up. Let's open this up again. And this goes like that. That's interesting. Goes like that. I wonder if you're supposed to do the legs like that first, or look, let's see. That's the mushroom peg. I wonder if that's supposed to go inside there or not. Doesn't seem to have a clearance inside, see? So built in like that. So I'm doing something wrong. And this is the other problem that I had with these mushroom pegs. It's supposed to connect like that, but there it is. I was able to do that. How did I do that? I did it like, oops. I'm sure there was a better way of doing that. But as long as that's straight, I can kind of... There. Looks like that goes like so. That pegs in like that. So this doesn't look like you can really hide it. There aren't... So this tells me that's probably going to peg in here. So it looks like you just do like this. And this one looks like it does peg into that. Wow, that's all you're doing. So in the old Transformers, there's a cavity in here where you push it in. But I guess we're not doing that this time around. And I think that's basically it. And then this is for the guns. We'll just straighten that out. And then this one goes up on top. Alright, so I'm assuming... So these are supposed to simulate tires. It's just molded in. There aren't any tires here. I guess Slingshot didn't have it too, but I'm still thinking that there should have been something here that goes down, so that I'm missing. I don't know though. I mean, like, Yeah, there's got to be something. I'll be right back. So I think it's this one. I completely didn't see that. Don't push it forward. It's not. You need it to line up with this one. So make it stand like that. Okay. From the top view, it looks good. From the bottom view, it would have looked good if it didn't have this part. Like this part right here. If it didn't have that, it would be um, it would be okay. That one though is just like that's okay. $25. It still kind of looks good. And oh, I forgot to bring his hands in. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. At least at least it doesn't have that. So this is, I consider this almost like an entry level transformer. It's very, very basic. But again, you know what? Nah, it's just okay. It's good. And I was looking at the instructions. This is part of the feet, unlike Slingshot is part of the hand. That's why this is different from that one. Let me transform Slingshot really quick, and we'll do kind of like a comparison between the two. All right, I forgot to twist his head around, but you get the idea. So with Slingshot, as you can see, even though it's thick, it's kind of uniform throughout the whole body. So that's actually makes it less noticeable. Unlike this one, it's just as thick as you can see, but because this is so thin, this one just pops out as much. Like, I feel like the whole outline of the plane should be as thin as this one, so this whole thing just drags. Like, just look at it like that and it looks much better. But what can you do? This is the feet. Like the whole, oh, it's not just the feet. I remember this is also the panel as well. Let's see, there's the two of them side by side. So there's the two of them side by side. Looks really good. $25, I guess. It's not bad. So I can't wait until we see the whole team together. And it's not really, once you've transformed it, again, because of the cheapness, every time I say it, I just like cringe. Because of the cheapness of the product, you're not so scared about breaking anything. And honestly, it is made well enough that you don't feel like you're gonna break anything. The connections here, the plastic seems very solid. And this is me not being careful. You've seen my reviews and how I usually handle these things. I handle my toys with a little bit of being careful, but these guys, it's just doesn't feel like there's any way I can break it unless I'm forcing anything, and it doesn't feel like I need to force anything when I'm playing with this thing. Again, my regret is that we don't have the tail fin that goes in here. I'm pretty sure I remember all the Transformers back then, the Aerialbots had the smaller planes on the back as part of the gimmick. So value and price. So let's talk about base price. 10 equaling to $24.95. The value in this one, I like the fact that you really can't break this thing. It's really nice. I mean, that face just screams air raid. The whole look on this one, I have to say though, in robot mode he wins and Slingshot loses. In in plane mode, Slingshot wins and he loses. I'm gonna put the value in this one, even though I paid full price in this one, at 12. I really like it. It's very nice. A lot of movement. Single joint on the knee, single joint on the elbow. I have all this movement over here. the head can even look pretty good. It's some sort of hinge going on over here. That doesn't really serve a purpose as far as I can see, because when I transformed it, I didn't even use that. So it's kind of nice that he can do that. Yeah, everything's here. The only thing is the ankle doesn't really have an down, it has an up, and it does have a swivel, so that's pretty cool. I think it's a good entry level transformer, you know. So that's why I'm gonna give it a value of 12. If you've been collecting transformers along this size, I don't know if it's supposed to be chug scale or Voyager scale. I never got into that. I could never figure it out. But this fits into the mainline transformers that I've been collecting. And I think he would look good. I wish the combiner was a little bit taller. I feel like that's too small. But you know, that's what it is, and I can't wait to get them all. So value 12, base price 10, equaling to 24.95. I would suggest that if you're a fan of Transformers, if you're a fan of the G1, this is a good representation of the Aerialbots and Air Raid. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys again on my next review. Bye.